It's a 1908 Fairbanks Morse screen-cooled engine, 10 horsepower. It came down from Seymour Inlet. I had met a friend of mine, and he asked me what I was doing. I said, I'm tinkering with antique engines. Oh, he said, my father-in-law has just brought this big engine down from Port Hardy. It's been in storage up there for 40 years. They had used it, him and his wife and 3 children had lived in a houseboat and towed the engine around to all the independent loggers to haul logs off of the shore into the water so they could boom them up. When I got the engine, of course I didn't know how to start it or anything, and our senior member at the time, Neil Brady Brown, came up to my shop and he told me what to do. And when we pulled the flywheels through and a little bit of fuel in the priming cup, the thing filled my shop full of smoke, so she was ready to roll.
So those big wheels, were they the pulleys? Are they the
No,
pulleys?
that's the kinetic energy is stored in them big flywheels. There's a sprocket on the other side that drove a big chain to the winch, to a sprocket on the winch. So that was the operation of it.
But those big wheels, it's really just kinetic energy.
Kinetic energy, yes. The
so
engine,
once those big things get going,
like Newton's third law of motion. Yeah. So the weight of the flywheels keep the thing going, and it uses very little fuel. Very little fuel. Like I put they had a fuel pump on the side of it there, as you can see, and the fuel pump was down in the tank, and it fed the mixer. But I've got it in this configuration where they had disconnected the fuel pump, and just used a little tank mounted on the side for gravity feed into the engine.
Is that gas, Dave?
Gasoline, yes. It has to be 2 snifter cups full of fuel to prime it, and what you do, you put the fuel in and you rock her back and forth and you get the thing to go shh, and you know that you have atomized fuel in there to get her going. The hot water in the engine is taken place by the cold water in the tank, so what it does, it just completes the loop out of the bottom into the engine, out down the top pipe back into the tank. So that just goes in a loop all day as she is running, and you just have to top up the water as the steam will dissipate some of the water from the tank.